Interesting. Go to the missing kid's place. What the heck was that noise?
We're here. This is the home of the family whose child went missing.
Huh? What's with that gross, dark mark on the door?
It looks like ink. But why would there be ink splashed all over the door?
That is strange. Let's ask the Liu family when we see them.
Huh.
That girl! You can't say a word without her storming off, and now she's run away from home.
You seem awfully unconcerned that your child might be missing.
Auntie Liu, please don't be so mad at Xiaozhi. Right now, the most important thing is finding her.
Xiaozhi. Okay.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, we've searched everywhere over the past few days, but we still haven't seen or heard anything from Xiaozhi. Nothing at all.
Xiaozhi.
Xiaozhi. She doesn't seem like the type of child to disappear for days to make
Everyone's
her parents worry.
pronouncing it a little differently.
She's never run away before. Up to now, whenever she got upset, she'd just spend time with Mr. Cheng's son, Tian, tinkering around with who knows what. The other day, we thought she'd gone to see Tian like usual, but when dinner was ready and she still hadn't come home, we started looking, and we couldn't find her anywhere. Tian hadn't seen her either. Now her father and I are afraid something's happened to her out there. There have been cases where people just...
Hopefully, we're just overthinking it. Right now, we can only follow the small clues we have. Maybe they'll help us guess where Xiaozhi went.
Auntie Liu, before she went missing, can you try to remember if Xiaozhi said or did anything?
That morning, the three of us went to Artisan Cheng to ask him to repair Xiaozhi's umbrella. Everyone says, if there's rain, stay inside. From the wind, you must hide. If someone gets lost in the rain, even Long can't bring them back. She didn't take it seriously. We had to talk her into going with us. After the umbrella was fixed, instead of saying thank you, she argued with us and ran off. Of course, that evening it just had to rain. My heart's been in knots ever since.
Auntie Liu, when Xiaozhi left, did she have her umbrella with her?
Yes, of course. Artisan Cheng fixed it and gave it right back to her. She wouldn't have gone out in the rain without it. She just wouldn't.
If that's the case, then why would she disappear? Miss Liu, did anything else strange happen that day?
Now that you mention it, there was something strange. That evening, we both heard someone knocking on the door. The knocking got louder and faster, so I rushed over and opened it. But when I did...
When you did what?
There was no one there. Just a gust of wind and raindrops rushing in. It blew past me with a whoosh and chilled me straight to my bones. After that, we were so caught up with looking for her, we didn't even think to ask if anyone had come by and knocked on our door.
It was stormy. Maybe it was just the wind.
That must be it. Who would be running around in that kind of weather anyway?
Since it was raining that hard, maybe she found a place to wait out the storm.
Oh, I really do hope so. But it's been days, and not so much as a word from her.
Don't worry, Miss Liu. Miss Bai and I will help you look for her. The more people looking, the better the chances of bringing her back.
Thank you, Artist Nikki. You're such a good girl. Xiaozhi. She's such a good girl, too. I shouldn't have been so harsh with her. If you find her, please tell me right away. Her father and I, we won't scold her anymore. Just bring her home.
Xiaozhi's parents have searched relentlessly, but they still haven't found anything. If she didn't vanish in the rain, then where else could she have gone?
At first I was like, maybe they turn into the wind? But the tale said not to listen to the wind. But maybe they are turning into the wind. Let's investigate.
Maybe we should start by checking around Xiaozhi's house. If she did run away, she might have left something behind that could help.
That makes sense. When we're done, we should ask the Liu family's neighbors and Artisan Chung too.
Why even give me a choice of what to do if you're gonna make me do all three things? Okay. These people clearly did not search very thoroughly if her diary is just sat out here, but whatever. They don't seem like the most concerned parents, that's all I'm saying. We're concerned now, but... Liu Xiaozhi, diary? Liu Xiaozhi must be destined for something special. My parents always tell me to be humble, to learn from people like Xu Yun and all the others, but why should I learn from them? I just can't focus on books. That's because my skillful hands can't sit still, and yet my parents don't understand that. I, Liu Xiaozhi, know everything about making ronghua, tempering, dyeing, cutting, ironing, and shaping. I know them all. I told my parents to go ask those bookworms if they could craft a ronghua like mine. As expected, all I got in return was another round of dull, old nagging. Tian next door never argues with his dad, but he once told me his dad spends all day making umbrellas, muttering strange things like the rain-soaked will one day vanish. Ugh, I get it. Our parents will always see us as kids. But Tian saw the ronghua I made and praised it. It really made me feel good, so I told him I could teach him how to make one. I must be destined for something special. Who else but the masters in storybooks ever stumble upon a martial arts manual? Well, I, Liu Xiaozhi, actually did, except mine wasn't for martial arts. It was a notebook packed with secret techniques for crafting ronghua. I must be the chosen one for this art. After practicing just once with the first chapter, I already found my own method. Start with the framework, not just the outline. When the structure is solid, the ronghua takes shape on its own, natural, vivid, and full of life. But when I showed the ronghua to my parents, not a single word of praise came out. I told them one day I'd be that amazing, someone else's kid they always talk about, and they wouldn't have to work so hard selling vegetables to support the family anymore. But they just kept shaking their heads, that look of disbelief on their faces. Even someone like me, who's used to being let down, felt a little hurt. But I know I'm really getting better at this. Just give me a little more time to practice, and even my parents will have to admit it and say, we're so proud of Xiaozhi. Until they say those words, though, I won't share a single word from my heart with them ever again. Is Liu Xiaozhi truly destined for something special? This notebook has many small handwritten notes. The more you read them, the more you can weave a story of fate, just like crafting ronghua itself. I have a feeling that the owner of this notebook is my great-grandmother, the one my mother always talks about, who was skilled at making ronghua. She and the young girl who hosts the Yinyuan festival shared a friendship that transcended generations. My great-grandmother both admired and looked after her, believing she was destined for greatness, but always worried that she wouldn't take good care of herself. Sometimes when my mom scolds me, I slip away to where the artist Nikki studies under Miss Zui, is I think how they said her name earlier. I close my eyes and listen to Miss Zui's gentle, encouraging words for Nikki, imagining how it would feel if someone spoke to me that way. Miss Zui's heart reminds me of my great-grandmother's, full of admiration for Nikki's talents, yet also quietly burdened by the challenge of guiding her through everyday struggles. Why don't I have a fate like that? Is it really because I'm not as capable as others? Maybe I'm not much better than Tien, just a kid who can make Ronghua, but one nobody really sees. Well, that was sad.
Seems like she didn't talk with her parents that much.
Could be. She tried, but the closer someone gets to you, the easier it is to take them for granted. That closeness can sometimes make people forget how fragile a yin yuan really is.
Relationships need care. I hope we find her soon. Maybe they'll still have the chance to make things right.
Great idea. We've got to find Xiaozhi. Nikki, let's go check somewhere else for clues.
Okay.
Hey,
Can do.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, and Momo. Is there something I can help you with?
actually, we're searching for Xiaozhi. Did you happen to see anything the day that she went missing?
Xiaozhi? Let's see. I did hear her arguing with Tian that day. She left in a huff. Now that I think about it, that was the last time I saw her. Actually, I was busy sketching scenes of different people for the Ingram Festival that day. Maybe you can find her in one of the pictures I sketched. What do you think, Artist Nikki?
I have to search for something. Okay. Here.
You know what? Now that I think about it, that person came from Artisan Chung's place, and the figure matches her too. She didn't go far. In fact, I think she even doubled back. The weather wasn't great that day, and my father called me in for dinner. I really have no idea where Xiaozhi would have gone after that. I just really hope she didn't get caught up in that storm.
Do you know what sort of things Xiaozhi usually likes to do? Or where she likes to go?
Well, she's really talented at making Ronghua.
Ronghua? Ping Ping gave me one of those. Did Xiaozhi make one for you too?
Yes, just a few days ago actually. The one she gave me was beautiful. It's strange though. She rarely shows this skill in front of others.
Her mother never even mentioned it to us.
Her parents are really strict with her. They hardly ever praise her. Whenever they visit, they always tell her not to brag about her talents and to learn to be as humble as me. Over time, she just stopped talking around them altogether.
Not surprising.
But I've seen her work and it's really impressive. The artisan said that when she's working on those flowers, she gets super focused. They think she's got a bright future ahead of her. Even Chen always tags along, just so he can learn from her. I think if she's put that much time and effort into it, then why shouldn't she be proud and share it more?
I agree with you. I think everyone should have the right to share what they love, no matter how big or small the achievement.
Yeah. If I'm being honest, I've always admired Xiaozhi's skills. And I really liked her bright, lively spirit. But her parents kept comparing her to me, so she stopped coming by. And well, I'm not great at expressing myself either, so I didn't really reach out to her. That said, I never thought things would get so bad that she'd argue with her parents and run off.
Don't blame yourself. We'll find her. Besides, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even known about this amazing side of Xiaozhi. It's just really sad. Her parents wanted her to succeed, but they also never encouraged her. Not all kids are the same. Everyone's got their own strengths and weaknesses. If they'd taken more time to get to know the things she really cared about, maybe they'd see just how wonderful she really is.
That's right. Come on, Nikki. Let's check around a bit and find some more clues. We've got to bring Xiaozhi back home.
Okay. I'll keep looking. So now we just have to talk to the artisan.
Young or old, without an umbrella. Not even one of them ever come home. Are you here to buy an umbrella? This cursed rain. How many more people will it take?
Has it even rained
The
since we've been
weather
here?
outside is fine.
Artisan Chung, we're here to ask about Xiaozhi. We heard she was here to get her umbrella fixed before she disappeared.
On that day, the Liu family brought their child to me to fix her umbrella. So I coated it with a special ointment we craftsmen developed. Then the umbrella was completely waterproof, enough to withstand even that strange rain. We really can't afford to lose or break an umbrella. That cursed rain. Just waiting to snatch people caught without one.
Artisan Chung, have you ever actually seen someone get taken by the rain?
Not with my own eyes. But look at the state of my family. All thanks to the rain. 3 lives. People say it was a carriage accident. But how is that even possible? How could it take my family? 10 years ago, there was a brush artisan who vanished after a rainstorm. Back then, no one realized it was actually the rain. And one rain after another, more and more people disappeared. Who knows who's next? Maybe you. Maybe me. Maybe everyone on Danqing Island.
I think he's losing it.
But according to Mrs. Liu, you finished fixing Xiaozhi's umbrella and then she left with it. Even if the stories about the rain are true, with her umbrella, she shouldn't have been in danger.
That's true. I fixed it for her. But her mother thanked me, then started scolding her, telling Xiaozhi to be more obedient, to be more like Tian.
Did she
We're
not
neighbors,
actually take the
So I
umbrella?
hear him bickering like that all the time. That day was no different. Xiaozhi got mad, talked back, then stormed off. While dealing with another customer, I saw Tian leave without an umbrella. I went after him and overheard the 2 kids arguing. Xiaozhi was furious. She smashed her umbrella while shouting at Tian to stop following her.
A child without an umbrella.
Oh no. If Xiaozhi didn't find shelter in time, she may have... Artisan Chung, did you hear what they were arguing about? Maybe she mentioned where she was headed?
I heard her say her parents didn't understand her. They want her to be someone else. Also, she said something like, if only kids could choose their parents. If they want someone else's kid so bad, then I should get to choose what parents I get.
Fair enough.
Once someone disappears in that rain, they never return. Tian really valued his yin-yang with that girl. That's why I kept this umbrella. I thought it would make a good keepsake. But fan feathers have been hard to come by lately, so I haven't repaired it yet.
I will find you a fan feather.
I just happen to have some fan feathers. You can use them to fix Xiaozhi's umbrella.
I have no idea where I got this fan feather, but you can have it.
That way, we can keep out the rain. Artist Nikki, for now, keep the umbrella. When you can, please give it to Xiaozhi's parents. I don't know how to break it to them. Please, take the umbrella to them and tell them that Xiaozhi won't be coming back.
Okay. Once we've uncovered the truth about Xiaozhi, we'll be sure to give them this umbrella.
Anyway, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, when you're out and about, be sure to take an umbrella with you. After all, knows what happened to those people before they disappeared. Or where they are now.
Well, that's sad. Liu Xiaozhi's umbrella, a broken paper umbrella left behind before Liu Xiaozhi went missing, now repaired by Artisan Chong. Analyze information with Miss Bai.
Shu's memories, and the umbrella from Artisan Chung. With these clues, we have enough for us to guess what happened to Xiaozhi that day. Xiaozhi was at odds with her parents, and didn't play with the other children.
Disguise doesn't make sense.
Because her parents wanted her to learn from other people's children, she felt resentful and deliberately did the opposite. When other children were nice to her, she may have remembered what her parents said. So, she didn't want to get close to the other children.
Artisan Chung's son, Tian, might have been the only other kid who admired her.
This is so weird, the way these are listed. The reason for what happened, the consequences. I don't understand what I'm selecting here.
Fact is, Xiaozhi was talented at making Ronghua, and Tian admired her. He learned from her. She must have hoped that her parents would acknowledge her skills and praise her.
However, that day her parents brought her to visit Artisan Chung to repair her umbrella. While flattering Tian, they told her to be more like him.
That must have been the last straw for her. In her parents' eyes, she wasn't even as good as Tian. She must have been furious.
And so, she had a big fight with her parents and stormed off. Although Tian chased after her, she took her rage out on him, discarded the umbrella, and ran away. And that evening, it rained.
Oh, we can doubt Artisan Chong's tale. He does seem to be a little on the crazy side, but I will believe him. I think his craziness is caused by loss and isn't rooted in malice. So,
According to Artisan Chung, without an umbrella, Xiaozhi disappeared, like so many before her.
Those who vanished and never returned.
Miss Bai, have those who disappeared really never come back?
No. As Artisan Chung said, the first person who disappeared went missing 10 years ago. Their chances of survival are very slim.
Maybe they just went somewhere that's difficult to find, and if we search hard enough...
What's the point in trying? When a yin yuan is broken, it's broken. Also, those who could travel through places such as that are long gone.
nah,
Nikki,
I've got this.
I can't continue to investigate Xiaozhi's situation with you. We'll meet again later.
Momo, let's go back to her house and see if we can figure out where she went.
Nikki, it looks like it's going to rain. Nikki, that cat that just passed by stopped making any sound.
The cat disappeared?
Stories, they're real. Could the cat really have turned into ink in the rain?
I'm
I hope
afraid
not.
The ink stain on the Liu family's door was left there 3 days ago by Xiaozhi.
Nikki, are you saying that the knocking sound that day
must have been Xiaozhi seeking shelter from the rain, but her parents didn't open the door in time, and she got soaked.
This is a very dark
No one outside.
update.
And Xiaozhi, inches away, turned into ink.
Nikki, should we tell her parents about this?
Let me think. We owe them an explanation. Let's head to the Liu family's house.
I mean, it's gonna be rough for them, but I do think they should come to terms with driving their own child to such extremes.
Artist Nikki, do you have any news about Xiaozhi?
Artist Nikki, if you found anything, please tell us.
Mr. and Mrs. Liu, this umbrella is for you.
Oh, every choice unveils a tale of yin yang. I'm going to tell the truth.
What I'm about to say might be hard to hear. That day, Xiaozhi didn't have an umbrella. When the rain started, she tried to come home to take shelter from it. So, that knocking sound you heard was her trying to get in.
When we opened the door, there was no one outside. My daughter. Where did she go?
She didn't make it in time to avoid the rain and got soaked. Mr. and Mrs. Liu, the ink stain by the door is what was left after she disappeared.
Didn't make it in time. When we went to open the door, we were just one step too late.
My baby! It's all our fault. We shouldn't have said those things.
We didn't hear knocking because we were talking about how to stop belittling her in front of others.
The truth is, Xiaozhi had her strengths. All she really wanted was to be praised by you.
It's not that we didn't know. She showed us the ronghua she made. We thought she was very talented, just like her great-grandmother. We were just afraid she'd become too proud, so we never praised her.
That day when we came back home, we felt so bad. We realized we hadn't had a proper conversation with her in so long.
It was always us blaming her, or her blaming us. We planned to make it up to her when she came home. How could something like this happen? How could this happen? My baby. If I ever get a chance in the next life, I'll treat you with kindness. I'll make up for everything.